If we're talking about lowering the corporate tax rate, we do know that the repatriation of money that happened under the first Trump term did lead to a windfall in the billions as companies brought their money that was housed offshore back into the United States to be taxed at a one-time level and then at a lower rate. Again, the devil's in the details. The Trump campaign really hasn't released details on how this would work. I'm assuming they are utilizing some Reagan-esque Laffer curve to argue that there's an optimum taxation rate, that the current taxation rate for corporations is still too high, and that by lowering it, it will get there. But that hasn't been released, and it's hard to quantify the basis of which the way that will actually work. Now, that being said, most of Trump's campaign's promises here and proposals are related more towards what I would say the populist playbook. Donald Trump is against a more independent Federal Reserve, or independent in name only, whatever cynicism you want to bring to it. The president's ability to affect monetary policy is low, and our system is designed that way. Fiscal policy, on the other hand, is within the president's and the Congress's purview, and is a bit ironic here because government spending does lead to inflation. Both Keynesians and monetarists understand this, argue it constantly. So if Donald Trump is for more government spending on the fiscal side, it will lead to inflation. It just will, no matter what the Federal Reserve does. So I think that's something that Donald Trump and his campaign really need to square. Now, that being said, attacking inflation and bringing it down is something that the American people want writ large. Will he be able to do that? Will his campaign be able to honor those promises? That remains to be seen. This Congress will likely, if it is in Republican hands, have desire for lowering corporate taxes. Will they for eroding independence of the Federal Reserve? I doubt it.